Just so you know, folks, we're professionals here. Don't try this at
Hello.
Steven!
How are you, sir?
I am lovely. How are you?
I'm doing great. Oh, I'm doing great.
What'd you break?
It was a canister.
Sounds great. Sounds important.
It's good. It's all my paint stuff.
Yeah, don't hurt anything.
I've been painting. You might actually like these guys.
What are you painting? Oh my god, I killed Kitty.
I got
you bastards.
Done. I got Cartman done. And then I've got Stan. I just got to outline Stan. I'll probably draw him and finish him up tonight. So what's crazy is I was after I started painting these guys, started painting last week. They the anniversary showed up on my TikTok.
Right.
Matt and Trey actually singing the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember them in Basketballs?
Oh yeah, it's I quote the movie probably 6 times a week.
You know they look nothing like those guys anymore.
Well, yeah, because they like cut their hair and grew up.
Well, which one was the blonde-headed one? That was
Matt.
Matt. He is 3 times the size he was there and balding almost. Oh. And the other one definitely cut his hair and has a goatee and looks absolutely like he kind of looked nerdy in there.
Right.
He doesn't look that way anymore. So they completely changed from what they used to look like.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie. Anyways, how was your day?
Sure. Not bad. Ran around, did some stuff, worked. Got to run around.
Mickey's not supposed to great Memorial Day barbecue.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're celebrating today, right? Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Love you.
Steve says love you too. She says love you, Steve.
Oh, did she have a good birthday?
In February, yes. That's Brandy.
Oh, that was Brandy. Love you, Brandy. I thought it was Gigi.
Gigi's about to walk by here in a little bit, I'm assuming.
Nice. How many more days of school she got left?
I don't know, 12.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah. You're gonna have a high school graduate in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
And did we talk about prom on here already?
Yeah, she had a good time at prom.
Yeah,
it was good times. We got Isaac Awards next week, so
nice.
That'll be good.
We are waiting we're waiting for Shep to join us. He is going to be here. Well, pending no unforeseen circumstances.
Yes.
But we will. We'll see. He'll be here shortly. So, in the meantime, welcome in everybody. Jan S. Disney, welcome in. Happy's Haunt, Nicole, Miss Disney Fan, which I got to see Miss Disney Fan a couple weeks ago, actually.
Nice.
Joe Galeazzi. We have Amanda P. and Diz Noah, and Fred O'Malley. and Joey O, and Debbie Thunert, and Shelby Spring Essence, Kenneth H with his star-giving abilities, Stephanie L, JC Skipper Brian, Justin Snudo, and Justin. Hope you're feeling better, sir. He's been severely under the weather, but
weather's bad.
What's that?
The weather's bad.
Very much so. And he did jump in here and said he's going to watch Ninja, and for somebody else to give me grief tonight. We don't need anybody else.
Yeah, someone jump on that.
Yeah. So, Justin, hope you get better, buddy. And Pool Girl 07.
Feel better, Jay.
Jay Grubbs, who is here in Florida, and Sarah P. Adventures, who is also here.
Are you currently at Trader Sam's?
Who knows? Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. We have 3 weeks of birthdays. My little message thing in the back, Joseph Cardillo, what's up? My little message thingy in the back, that in the banner, only allows me to use 200 characters,
mm-hmm.
and I think it was like let's see here. It is 172 characters full of names for birthdays. So, but we're gonna wait till Shep gets back to do that.
Yep. Hey, we're only what 5 weeks away from the inaugural D&T 5K.
That would be the 18th of June, whenever that is. So,
yeah,
I did get more people this week that signed up for that. We were going to go over that here too. We are taking the first 50, just 50. We are currently at 20. We're halfway there. So
we're living on a prayer, baby.
I recently added Ghost Host wife. I got Jason's wife in there. I also got Debbie Bernfeld and
69 watching.
I added somebody else, but I don't know. G. Wilson's whole family, pretty much. Let's see here. If we are wondering, and we haven't mentioned you previously, let me know. But if you're interested, on the 18th of June, we will be running the walking, however you want to do it.
We'll be motivating through a 5K.
Something like that, yes.
I've been informed that we'll probably be drinking while we're walking on the 5K.
And I've been told we'd definitely be walking. So we will be live. This guy will probably be with us live. Like,
it's not probably.
I didn't know if you made it public or not yet.
Oh, yeah. I thought we made it public 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I don't remember. Every day blurs together. So Dave will be here in Florida with us, along with the Sanudos. We're going to do the 5K together.
There's more people that'll be there, right?
Huh? I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Do I? I don't remember. Dude,
it's all of us.
Shep's coming too?
Maybe it's supposed to be a surprise. I don't know.
So tune in on that Wednesday. Chris from Dad Builds is going to host the stream for us. We will be live on here. You don't have to do the 5K during the stream, as long as you do it that day sometime. But you do have to be in the chat that night to tell us that you've completed your 5K to get a medal. So the Sanudos have sponsored the whole event. So in June 18th, if you're interested, I need to know by June 11th, and we're only going to take 50 though. So if you want in, don't message me here because I won't get it. Email me or June 18th. Lala, how are you? You guys should come join us. You and Ragai, I should put you on the list. We're gonna do a virtual.
You're on the list.
Walk, run, ride. If you're in a scooter, wheelchair, whatever you got to do, do your virtual 5K. Be here on the 18th. Let us know that you finished it on June 18th, and then we'll go from there. So if you're interested, let me know. So.
Wow.
All right. So, and if you're wanting to know if you're on the list, just reach out to me and let me know.
Have you messed with deep research in ChatGPT yet?
No.
Damn.
It kind of gets a little scary. So,
I'm like, dude, rabbit hole right now. I've written so many TikToks on ChatGPT. Some yet to be filmed. Most yet to be filmed.
You just tell it for the video that you have, and it works that way?
Yeah. So I did one for Geo82 the other day and was like, write me a 60-second TikTok. Act as a viral content creator and write a 60-second TikTok about the upcoming bar in Epcot, Geo82. Be sarcastic and unhinged. And then it created a video. Yeah.
That's crazy.
60 seconds. It took and the best part is you can be like, I don't like this line. Give me options. It'll give you 6 options. Then you're like, I'll take 3, rewrite it. And it'll just
nice.
It's insane.
Welcome in Oodalali Lane. Lala, you can still do it at any point in time during the day or come out. We're going to be doing it at 9 o'clock. So if you want to join us at 9 o'clock.
5K is 3.12 miles.
We're just telling people 3.1. So if you do 3.1 miles, you're good.
No.
That is the English conversion, lost in translation.
That is the imperial conversion.
Well, yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, also, as of 12 hours ago, the Disney VIP pass holder magnet.
Ooh, did it just go out?
Is available. Yeah. So you can get it. On that. Yeah, you can get it over at the Epcot Creation Shop like normal. It's available from today, which is when the pass holder event started today, goes through July 31st. So I thought it was June. They actually gave us 2.5 months here. So go get your Maleficent pass holder. I have a picture of it here I can share with you guys.
It's actually pretty neat.
It is very nice.
Night, buddy. Love you.
Desktop.
Did you throw your garbage away?
Yes. Can I take this?
Hold, please.
While he's doing that, I will open this and share the magnet with you guys. Present image. Nope, that's not what I wanted. G. Wilson, member for
G. Wilson.
Only thing I like Imperial is stouts. Hey, fam. Welcome in, buddy.
What about Imperial IPAs?
Present. Share screen. Window. Here it is. Wait a minute. Nope. Here it is. Nope.
Here it is.
There it is.
Nope.
I got it.
Wait, there it is.
There.
Here they are. It is.
That is the Maleficent annual pass holder magnet that you can get this year. It's really cool. It's a little different than most. I like the color of the green behind it, but they don't do a lot of villains, and I'm glad they're doing this one here. So there's the magnet. Along with the magnet, they have exit. There we go. You can also get there's a special lounge back in
Sunudo. It's a lot of football fields.
Point pass holder.
So yeah, we got the pass holder lounge at.
I was looking at something else. So they also have artwork for the new Disney villains, Unfairly Ever After. That opens the 27th, which is 2 weeks from yesterday.
Yep.
So 2 weeks from yesterday at Hollywood Studios, the new villain show, Unfairly Ever After, which features Maleficent, Cruella, and Captain Hook, vying for position of the most misunderstood villain. They have an official description. It is, enter the realm of the magic mirror where dozens of villains are trapped. They want the mirror to reveal the truth. Which villain has been treated the most unfairly of them all? Was it Cruella de Vil, Captain Hook, and Maleficent? Watch as Cruella de Vil, Captain Hook, and Maleficent present their cases on stage, persuading the wicked wisdom and wisecracks. Will you be swayed by their hijinks and humor? It's a spellbinding show with moving music and a most memorable finale where you help decide who has been treated most unfairly. Along with that, we can now get 40% off at select table service restaurants, which we talked about a couple weeks ago, and 20% discount off of select styles on the Disney Store.
The 40% off.
There's also the pass holder exclusive lounge over in the Morocco Pavilion. Last year, it was a really cool pavilion. The snacks were they actually had pretty good snacks. They were giving out Planters trail mix, which was awesome. And they had some other things, but their drink was hot tea in the middle of the summer. So that and it was gross. So just being honest. But last year,
remember the 40% off is only Monday through Thursday.
On the dining, yes. Sorry.
Yes.
And those, does it say the restaurants on here again? It's on here somewhere, but I'll find it for you later. But yeah, Wendy B, welcome in.
Restaurants are a bunch that you don't care about. The only one you might go to is boat rides.
Oh, I
think Tusker House is on that one. Well, the thing is that the first round of them aren't great.
The lesser group, yeah.
Second round is awesome. Like, it makes you want to actually go back to Cape May because it's worth it.
Yeah. Well, they've changed that whole. They've changed the whole menu. It's back to the strict buffet.
It's back to buffet,
except for the crab legs. You can buy the crab legs.
Oh yeah, but it's still back to buffet.
So here it is for May, from today to June 30th. You get 40% off of boat rides, Cape May Cafe, Hollywood and Vine, Toledo, and Tusker House.
It's not Cape May. Cape May's the second half.
Dinner only, it says on this now.
What?
Yep. So
I don't
May
believe
14th
that.
to June 30th. This just came. This is the WDW magazine's listing too, so I trust it. May 14th through June 30th. Boat rides, Cape May Cafe, dinner only. Hollywood and Vine, Toledo, and Tusker House, lunch and dinner only. No breakfast. And then July 1st to July 31st, you get Ale and Compass for breakfast and lunch only. The Coral Reef Restaurant, the Diamond Horseshoe, Tiffin's, and Whispering Canyon Cafe. And I'm going to definitely use the Whispering Canyon Cafe up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The Max, what's up, buddy? WDW Max, hello. You also get that the lounge. It's in Restaurant Marrakesh in the Morocco Pavilion. It's open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Which they put the lounge provides an air-conditioned area with complimentary snacks and water, and special photo pass offerings, and a complimentary pass holder button. So, Nico,
what?
Mandy Adams, welcome in.
Is it really? What the? They changed these.
Disneyland fan, hello.
I swear to Christ, they changed these.
I don't know if they changed them or not, but that's what it says.
I understand that's what it says.
Which one? But you're going to be here for that one.
I know. That's why I'm going to make a reservation right now.
Oh, so this is a good thing. You're yelling about good things.
No, I'm just mad because I would have made the reservation like freaking when I wasn't only a few weeks out, dude.
Now you got to change plans. I get it.
No. I'm not changing plans. I'm just adding.
Oh.
Big diff. Let's see.
Yeah. So you can get all that stuff, including just, again, standing in line. The amenities for this lounge, too. Every one of these sites, it says lounge amenities include air conditioning. Air conditioning is the number one thing on every list. And they also have mobile, you can charge your mobile phones and devices inside there, too. They have lots of charging stations in there. It's pretty cool. And like I said, the Genie was there last year. Then got some new news too. At least in Disneyland, the Muppets are coming to the nighttime parade over there.
That's pretty cool.
So like that. I'm hoping we get them.
So it is 40 off Cape May dinner.
Oh, it's our new nighttime show. Sorry, not the parade. 40% off Cape May, yes. So about half off. Makes it about what, $30?
I'm looking right now.
So I think it's 60 or something like that. 60, 65.
Cool.
So if it's 60, it'd be $24 off of that. Takes you down to 36.
Yeah. Just so you know you're included, I'll tell you what date.
Later. Yeah, that's fine. Just let me know everything.
Yeah.
Just don't make it Wednesday if you can help it. Or make it Wednesday.
It's not. No, we're not
walking. Mark F, welcome.
Forget that.
Kimberly Love Disney, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we got news. Just waiting on Shep to sing to all you. How many ever there are? 30 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 of you that had birthdays that we haven't sung to yet. So,
Damn.
and then I guess we can go ahead and start talking about.
So it is $49 plus tax and gratuity
for Cape May.
For Cape May.
So you're gonna get $20 off that. So it's gonna be $30.
Yeah, I know. So
it's crazy.
Yeah. So that includes Caesar salad, New England style clam chowder, plant-based seasonal soup. Throw that in the trash. Seasonal inspired salads, seafood pasta salad, carving station featuring chef's selections, New England Captain fried seafood selection. Traditional steam boil with clams, mussels, shrimp, corn, and red potatoes, paella, roasted chicken. Sustainable catch of the day, plant-based, seasonal inspired dishes. Throw those away. Seasonal vegetables, desserts, and classic favorites for children. And then you can add snow crab for $29. I wonder if that's going to be 40 off.
It says 40 off.
Allegedly.
It says 40 off your meal.
I would like to know.
What are you going to get the crab legs for then?
Well, 29. So that's what?
$30 off? That's $12 off.
Yeah, 12 off. Which is, that's
18,
not terrible.
$18 for all. That's unlimited. No, that's per pound, isn't it? So I think you get 5 crab legs.
It's per pound, but still, dude. I mean, that's not terrible.
There's another cool thing that I want to talk about too. I need to get out to Disneyland for their 70th anniversary. They have a new scavenger hunt out there that costs $60.
What?
Hold on. Let me share this. I'll just share the website with you this time. Nope, that's the wrong button. So this is the scavenger hunt, the Disneyland scavenger hunt. So this thing costs $60. I believe you get to keep the key with it as well. But this big key you get, okay, you go and it has, let me see if I got a better picture of this. It has all the icons. Okay, see these 9 icons right here?
Mm-hmm.
These are the icons for each of the parks. Lands. There are 9 lands in Disneyland. So like they have Space Mountain, they have the castle, they have all these different ones, right? So they have these 9 things. You got to go around and find the icons, and then you insert your key and they light up. So then it'll play music, and then each of these lights up. When you get all 9 of these lit up, you bring it back to there's going to be this Mickey Mouse head thing here. You put it in the key, you turn it, it plays a bunch of music. You see it all lights up around the handle and everything. And it's going to spit out, it's going to unlock then and spit out a random Disneyland pin, which are any of these right here. There are 9 pins with the 9 icons on them. So you're getting a pin, which I believe is going to be limited release. But you get to do a scavenger hunt with that big key, carrying it around, watching it light up and everything. And like I said, I believe you get to keep the key as well. I did not see that earlier.
I would hope so for $60. Not that you're going to use it again, but
yeah, it says Disneyland's new key to Disneyland is a new interactive experience created for the 70th celebration where guests can unlock the magic in each of its 9 lands. They got the first look, new merchandise. Yeah. I don't care about that. Once a guest unlocks the station located in each of the 9 lands, the key will reveal one of 9 hidden commemorative keepsakes inside. Oh, you got to unload them. The key will save your progress and allow you to unlock lands during the duration of your celebration. So if you plan on visiting more than once, you can spread it out during your visits. So you do get to keep the key, and it saves your progress. It even has the 70th logo on it right there, which is kind of cool. Here's a look at the 9 keepsakes. So yeah, again, they are you get them here at the Disneyland Fire Station on Main Street, Aladdin's lamp inside the bazaar in New Orleans Square, Pooh Corner in Bayou. That doesn't sound like it goes together. Pooh Corner in Bayou Country. Star Wars Rise of Resistance, the Wilderness Expeditions and Delivery Service Wagon, across from Roger Rabbit's cartoon in Mickey's Toontown, Fantasy Fair in Fantasyland, and near the exit of Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters. You can purchase that key starting on May 16th, which is next month, obviously. When the 7th celebration begins, after guests unlock all 9 stations, they should look for the Mickey Topiary Finale Lock station by the entrance to Disneyland near the newsstand and tunnel. Put your key in, and it'll unlock one of the 9 commemorative trading pins inside your key. Price for the key to Disneyland is $59.99. So there you go. So for $60, I mean, you get the pin, which is always probably going to be $25 anyways. And then you get the key, which saves your progress and lights up and does all the other things. And you get to go have the fun. So it's going to be pretty cool, I think. Mike 88 NYC, welcome in. Anybody else that came in, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Oh, wait, timeout. Crap.
Safe travels, Wendy. Where you going? You coming down here?
Night, kiddo. Love you.
Currently at 38,000 feet.
Crap.
Oh, well, you're heading the wrong direction, Wendy. She's at 38,000 feet and can see Canada.
That's not the correct direction.
You're going north, Wendy. You're going north. You need to come south.
Darn it. Okay, I'll have to figure out. Damn it.
What?
Why does it have to be stupid Monday to Thursday? Crap.
What you do is you book it for 2 and then you start editing it.
No. That wasn't the issue. I can't fit it in.
Oh, without getting rid of something else you really want to do?
Well,
Ray Majer, welcome in.
yeah, like going to homecoming with you on Monday.
Oh, was that Monday? That's the...
No, it's the Monday before the thing.
Yeah, I think it's the 16th. Did I book that or did you?
Nope, none of us did.
Oh, I can get us in though. How many of us are there?
We can talk.
Yeah, we got to get that booked.
It is booked, but not for the additional. Whatever, we'll figure it out. It's not
okay.
It's not.
So let's talk about the stupidest thing Disney does, and that's Halloween. They have ruined it. They do some stupid thing called halfway to Halloween, I guess, was just last weekend, 2 weekends ago. But they have officially given us, what is it?
When did I, what the hell?
5 months in advance of what we need to know. Well, you got a different topic, or is it this one?
Oh, no. My topic is I don't remember making that ADR, but now I kind of do. I think
so. Here we go. Mickey's.
I think I did math. And yeah, okay.
Yeah. Mickey's not
so scary. Memorial Day barbecues in 2 weeks. Yay!
Mickey's not so scary, but incredibly stupid Halloween party. 2025. Guess what, Dave? Ticket prices went up.
No way. You're kidding me. But do you get more?
No. So here you go. Your dates are going to be this. There's a lot of them. Way too many dates. Here, I'll just share this with you guys so you can all see it. Video. Look at all these stupid dates that they're going to run this party on. Which means Magic Kingdom closes early. Look at October. Almost every date.
Why isn't it every day?
Because it's stupid. They close it at 6. They close Magic Kingdom at 6 o'clock on those days.
Yeah, but why don't they just do it every day?
If they did it only in October, I'd be okay with it. Get rid of all this up here. Get rid of the stupid decorations in July. Because think about that. We're a month and a half away from decorations for Halloween.
Oh, I'm with you.
So there's your dates. If you want to screenshot those, whatever you want to do, plan for it accordingly. I will not be there. There are your dates. So August 15th, first party date, which August is going to be August. Oops. That is a Friday. Nope, that is a Friday. So there you go. The good news is we're 8, 15,
Oh, they don't go on sale for another
29.
week, huh?
Yeah, October. Sweet. I only have to deal with one Monday that they're going to shut down early. So I don't even care. And that is October 13th. Every other day is not a Monday. That is wonderful news for me. All right. There you go. There's your dates. I'm going to take the screen off. So they go August 15th through October 31st. It's only on specific nights, obviously. Keep in mind that in August, the party is only on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays this year. Only on Tuesdays, only on Fridays, and only on Sundays in August. It's also the case in September, except for the one Thursday. And then it says they can attend the party every Friday and Saturday. It says most Mondays, but there was only one Monday listed on there, and some Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So the party tickets go on sale in 2.5 hours. Tomorrow, the 15th. So they range from...
No, it said tickets go on sale the 22nd.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party ticket prices vary per date and will be available for purchase starting on May 15th. I don't know.
Why does it say tickets for the special event go on sale May 22nd?
For Walt Disney World
guests.
Resort guests. So if you're going to be down there and you have a reservation, you can buy them tomorrow. 22nd for all other guests. Tickets range from $119 as the cheapest ticket all the way up to $229, which is a slight increase from last year. Annual pass holders can enjoy a $10 off ticket. They can be purchased online. So at the cheapest, you can get it for $109. Now, I will say, in the past, they used to be $79. That's only $40 more, $30 more, somewhere in that area, $30 to $40 more than the old days. But that's the lowest days. That's the lowest end day, and who knows when that is. I'm sure
there's going to be several that are lowest days. It's going to be early on. It's going to be September. But if you were going, look, I know we had a good time. We didn't really do much at the party, but we hung out.
Gracie, welcome in. I've been to the party several times, but again, they were all cheap. I've not paid since they started just jacking the prices up over the last 5 years. I have not been going. And if I'm going to spend this kind of money for a party, it's going to be the Christmas party and not this one. But I'm not even spending that money for Christmas. So they are a new look for Jack Skellington. They increased the higher end. And then what is this? Confirmed entertainment offerings. So here is kind of what you get. This year's event will feature character greetings, as usual, like Jack Skellington and Sally. However, they're going to get a new look for the holiday party season. This year, Mickey and Minnie will meet at Town Square Theater together in their Halloween costumes for the first time ever. And there will be more character encounters, including special costumes announced at a later date. The Mickey's Boo-to-You Halloween party will return this year, performing at 8:15 on party nights. So 8:15 p.m. will be the Boo-to-You. That's the one good thing about this entire party is the Boo-to-You parade. I do like it. Debbie Burnko. The parade features a processional waltzing ghosts, Disney villains, Disney princesses, and more. So that's there. The Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular, which I could not care less about. I'm not a Hocus Pocus fan. I probably would be, other than the fact that Disney starts this in July with the decorations. So they're back, along with the help of Hades, Cruella, Jafar, Dr. Facilier, and the Evil Queen. So all that is here and back. Then you've got Cinderella's Castle that will also transform with a projection show, the Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular projection show on the castle. In this show, guests will get to see Jack Skellington transform Cinderella Castle into a haunted house along with Zero leading Mickey and friends inside to see what awaits them. Villains featured in the show are Ursula, Queen of Hearts, and Oogie Boogie. In addition, there is a new dance party featuring the music and moves of Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires, and more Zombies fan favorites will debut this year. So that's there. You go over there, probably over there by the Carousel Progress. You got Trick or Treating returning again. It'll be available at over a dozen different treat trail stops in the park. They will, this year, guests will encounter some familiar and fiendish faces along the trails. So there's going to be some villains along there. And then each guest will receive a complimentary treat bag for candy collecting. Guests with food allergies can grab a teal bag from cast members and collect teal tokens along the way to redeem for allergy-free candy at the allergy-friendly centers. Trick-or-treaters will not have to wear a costume to get candy, but guests are encouraged to dress up in creative Halloween costumes. And they have an official costume guideline that you need to pay attention to. Good night, Tina McNeil. Have a great night. Then there's some ride overlays. So those ride overlays include Space Mountain in pitch black darkness with a spooky soundtrack. The Mad Tea Party will have special lighting effects. And then the Monsters, Inc. laugh floor will offer jokes with a Halloween twist. The Cadaver Dans are coming back as well, but there's going to be more details later. And that's about it. That's all the details we have right now. So more stuff just says it's going to be announced later. The biggest deal on that is the pricing and the tickets, the dates.
Low end's not terrible, especially if you're going for 4 days, right? You're going for 4 days of tickets.
Yep.
You could theoretically buy a 3-day and then one and get in at 4. Get a whole bunch of stuff done and use that for your Magic Kingdom Day or one of your 2 Magic Kingdom Day. You could do 4.
Dave does have a very, very valid point about this. That is the only way for an outsider that I would do this part.
So from a tourist perspective, there is a way to make it worth it dollar-wise. But if you're a local, if you're an annual pass holder and you only get $10 off to go to this party, which is bananas to me.
Yeah.
It's not even 10%.
Nope.
I'll take 10%, but it's still not enough to make me go.
I still think it should be 20% like everything else. Christine Hickman, hello.
It should honestly be 40 if you're an annual pass holder. But that's just me. You know, I think a lot of this stuff should be included.
Thank you, mods.
I think that, you know, it's maybe not included. That's probably crazy. But it was one thing when it was, you know, $1,300 for an annual pass. And then this ticket at $10 off cost you $49. That's manageable.
Yeah.
Now that your annual pass is what? Pushing 16?
Yeah, until you renew, yes.
And the ticket itself could be $210 plus tax for each person. It's crazy.
So to Dave's point, day tickets right now, unless you're a Florida resident, day tickets can get up over $200, $220.
They're bananas, dude.
So you might as well pick a cheaper day here, spend $120 to $180, go for 7+ hours. Is it 7 hours again?
Well, it's
or is it 5?
I thought it was officially like 7 to midnight.
Okay, 5 hours. But the crowds are severely lowered.
And you also get in at 4. So you
get in at
have
4.
8 hours at the park.
So you have 8-hour block. You get in at 4. For 5 hours, there's nobody but a limited number of people in there. And you get all the festivities of the party.
Yeah.
So that makes it worth it if you're buying individual day tickets. And put 1 day less on your plan and go buy a party ticket,
Yeah,
then yes, I can justify this being completely worth it.
Yeah. So like right now, and let's just go middle of August, right? Because you have to select a park, correct?
Yes.
So let's just say it's
choose that. Well, choose that Friday or Saturday in August at the end.
Friday or Saturday in August.
Yeah, because that's when most of the parties are in August.
Okay, so the Magic Kingdom for August 22nd is $139 for a single day ticket.
That's actually not terrible. But
it's not. But if you change that date to like, July 17th, Magic Kingdom's 184.
Yeah.
And that's like dead nuts middle of the heat summer.
Yeah.
June looks the same way for single day tickets. I mean, so let's say you were going to go with a 3-day ticket in August that covered that. I mean, you're looking at like one park per day is $126 a day.
Yeah.
Okay. So if let's say you got a 3-day ticket at $126 a day, and then you added another day for what? Maybe $119, right?
Yeah.
The 4-day tickets are $120. So it's almost the same, and you get a party out of it. So, it makes it worth it because you see something different, and you still have the capacity to go to the party, get a bunch of stuff done, and you can probably, you get through that first parade, right?
Yeah.
You keep an eye on what wait times are, and you can always see the second parade, and you can always see the second fireworks.
Yep.
And stuff starts to clear out. I mean,
I think it says in here, though, there's only one parade now.
I thought it said 2.
It says it's at 8:15. It doesn't. It says Mickey's Booty U Halloween Party will return this year, performing at 8:15 p.m. on party nights.
Oh, damn. Okay. I thought it was going to be twice. Are the fireworks twice, though?
They're not listed here yet, but they used to be.
Okay. So
no. That's not true. It used to be 2 parades and 1 firework, I think. I'm pretty sure. Or they do like Happily Ever After first, and then they do the Halloween ones or something. I can't remember what it is.
I don't know. Hey, look, man, the only real deal right now, but you can't go to Magic Kingdom, and this actually wouldn't be terrible. Valid for start dates from April 6th through September 22nd. It's the 3-day 3-park ticket at $89 a night. You could do that, spend a little more on the actual Halloween ticket, get into Magic Kingdom for significantly less than $149 for a single day ticket.
But you could also, so that ticket you're talking about, you're right, you can't go to the Magic Kingdom. It's only the 3 parks. But if you wanted to upgrade and just go to the parks, it's $99 per day.
I don't think they have that anymore.
Oh, did they get rid of it?
Yeah, that was just the last year thing. Now I don't know if they have like an upgrade, but
JRH says that there still is only 1 fireworks, and that there was a second parade confirmed on X. The Disney's website only says 8:15 right now, so maybe they've confirmed that there's going to be a second one. So that's good. So if that's the case, then go to Dave's philosophy of go to the rides on the first parade and catch the second parade in person.
Yeah, and if you're going in August, September, right? Early September or August, you can still take advantage of this 3-day 3-park ticket. So that's $267 per person, I think, plus tax, right? So $260, and we'll just take tax out of it because you're going to pay it anyways.
Yeah.
So $267 per person plus, let's say, $129.
Hello, Kenneth.
You're talking $400 for 4 days, 4 parks, which is basically $99.
Yeah.
That's actually not terrible. and you're getting a party, so you get a different experience at Magic Kingdom.
A better experience. It is a better experience than a regular day. I will give you that.
It is a different experience because here's
Yep.
the deal. If you want to do all the party stuff, you aren't going to take advantage of all the rides.
True. Very true. Very true comment.
So you're going to have to put some significant effort into thinking about what you want to do, right? Like, it is bananas to me how many people pay $139 a night and go stand in line for 5 hours to meet Jack and Sally.
That makes no sense to me. Look, okay, and if that's your one goal and you're okay with that price point, I love seeing the characters. Absolutely love it. Those lines sometimes are over an hour long. Think about this. This is a 5-hour party and you're waiting in line for multiple characters that are over an hour long. But if that's what you want, by all means, I just cannot justify that. If every hour is 20% of your party. Yep. So if you're standing in line for 2 of those lines that are an hour long each, 40% of your party was standing in line for 2 to get pictures with 2 characters or 2 sets of characters.
So I have a question. There's no there is no lightning lane during this, correct?
I don't think so. They do sell lightning lane for the after hours parties, but I don't know if they sell them for the Halloween party or not. I don't think they do, but I don't know.
Welcome in. So
yeah,
it would be interesting if you bought the multi-day for $27 and then utilized year 3 at Magic Kingdom from 4 to 7.
Absolutely. Then you can skip some of those lines.
You could get all of that done. You could book Tiana, you could book 2 tier 2s, and then as soon as you get on your first one, just start booking, and you could probably crush a reasonable amount between 4 and 7.
Yeah.
And then save Tron for later. If there's 2 parades, do it during the first parade, catch the second parade, and then figure out whatever else you want to do.
Yeah, your big one. Okay, Peter Pan, Snow White and 7 Dwarfs, Mine Train, Tron, and Space Mountain. Those are the 4 focusable points that you need right now. Everything else is never more than roughly 20 minutes anymore.
Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is 50.
Jungle Cruise. When Monday, Jungle Cruise was a walk-on.
Okay, I've been checking, and it's been 40 to 50 most of the day. I'm just keeping an eye on it. Not that it's. I agree. There are times when it's just like, holy shit, I can walk on this.
Yeah. But Samantha Lowe says no lightning lane for parties. The most I saw it on Monday though was only 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a low day.
Mm-hmm.
But here's something, not to sidetrack for this, but I got a really cool experience with the Jungle Cruise that I've never seen before. So as I'm getting ready for my stream, I went off to the side, was doing this, and all of a sudden this guy drops a plastic fork on the ground, and they're like all panicking hard, everything. They're all like running around. Somebody goes, "Wait a minute, I got this." And he runs back over by like their cast members. They were just right outside that. So you know where the lines are, right there, that big open area where you come out. Yeah. He runs back to the thing, brings out a plastic bag, and he starts setting up these really tiny little orange pylon cones around the fork.
Gosh.
And then I get my stuff set up. I'm getting ready to stream, and I go off to the side. And he goes, "I'm sorry, folks. Is anybody forklift certified?" I just started shaking my head, and because I knew what they were getting ready to do. And nobody was saying anything. I was like, "I am." And he goes, "Are you really forklift certified?" I said, "Yes, I'm forklift certified. I train people to do it."
That's
and
hilarious.
Anyways, he goes, "We need you. We need you bad. Come help us." And he's screaming. It's not like quiet.
Yeah.
So we go over there, and I got a picture of this where he put him on the this it's a plastic fork, just a regular plastic fork utensil. Right. And here it is right here. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's your plastic fork with all the little bitty orange cones around it.
Tell me you recorded this.
Sarah did, and I haven't got it transferred over here yet. I'll try to transfer it after I'm done talking here. So anyways, they're all like, "Okay, let's formulate a plan." We got the plan together and figured it out. I said, "Okay, we're going to go slow." And I get ready to do it. I said, "I need you guys to make the beepy noise thingies." And so they're all like going beep, beep. So I go down, I go pick up, they go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. We got to make sure it's, this." And I'm going down, I'm discussing through the whole process of picking up this fork. I'm like, All right, we got to balance our load. You know, we got the forklift lingo.
That's hilarious.
We picked it up very slowly. We did all this. Then you handed it to him, and he's like this big presentation. And as he's clapping, he drops it again. They do the whole thing over again with somebody else. But then they put us through the lightning lane, which there was nobody in line anyways. But he put us through the lightning lane for thanking us for participating and having a good time with them.
That's really cool.
I've never seen that before. It was
I've never heard of that, and it's hilarious.
Yes, he needed me to lift the fork.
Yeah,
that's what he needed me to do.
Anyone forklift certified? I just want to know who thought of that. Who thought that up? Like,
it was great.
It's awesome.
And I don't know if they expected anybody to actually be forklift certified.
That's hilarious.
But I was.
I'd be like, me, I'm forklift certified because I am.
So,
I'm
anyways,
also forklift certified. I've watched videos. Real quick, Kenneth threw out, I have not purchased Lightning Lane in the last several years, and I shall not. I also do not purchase. Well, I also do not purchase Lightning Lane. It is expensive. I think the only place right now that I could see a Lightning Lane purchase being valued is if you are doing I think Studios. I think Studios is the only one that you could probably
depending on the day and the wait times and all that.
Right, but I think that you could set it up so that you got Slinky, Mania, and one of the Tower of Terror, or Tower of Terror is 2, right? Rock and Roller Coaster is 1, Tower of Terror is 2.
I don't remember the tiers anymore, but
I think that's what it was. But I know you can set it up where you would get that done. And then once you get on the first one, grab one for Mickey's, and then once you get on that, can continue through, and then just ride Rise whenever you're going to do it. I think that if you wanted to get everything done, and if you're only there, once every 2 years, and that's your day, recommend it for that. But I know that there's ways to do it without it. I've done it, and I've gotten on everything. So
recently, Kenneth is talking. What he's saying here is, recently after 6 o'clock, the only thing that has a wait time is Slinky.
Yep.
But if you're going to do here's the one thing I would say though, Dave, is Disney has been adding tons of single rider lines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
including several over here at they added Rise of Resistance and all this other stuff. And they are you pretty much walk in and you're there and you ride the ride.
So when Tommy, Shep, and I were there, we waited for an hour in single rider.
They had just added it though. It's not like that anymore. I've probably been on it 3 or 4 times since then, and they take us straight to the room, the main where you go in.
Yep.
So, but when they first came out, yes, I agree with you. It was pretty rough. It's not anymore. You walk straight in and you're done.
Cool.
So they have that one. I know they have
love the Falcon one.
The Falcon one, yeah. Smuggler's Run. I'm hoping they're adding more. They got one at Ratatouille now. They've got one. They need. Honestly, if they would just add a bunch of single rider lines and get rid of Lightning Lane, which you're never going to do.
No. Lightning Lane's a profit center now. They are never getting rid of it.
Oh, I know.
They might get rid of the standby line, but they're never and have a single. They might have a single and a Lightning Lane, and that's it. It would not surprise me, but yeah, Slinky Mania and Tower of Terror, says Sarah. She has it booked for tomorrow, and that's how I would set it up.
Yep,
I would do it. I would do the first one as early as possible. If it were me, I would have Tower of Terror set up for the first hour, and I would get in early and go directly to Rock and Roller Coaster.
Mm-hmm.
Then tap in at Tower.
Keep in mind, Rock and Roller Coaster is going to be going down here in the next few months.
I understand that. I'm just
as
we're going right now.
General, yeah,
right. Tap in at Tower. I would then attempt to get Mania. No. Mickey's Not So Scary Runaway Railway.
Yep.
At whatever time you can, and then tap your second one. And I would try to get the Toy Story and Slinky back to back. That's kind of where I'm at, because then you can tap that first one, and you can I would probably grab Falcon after that, even though you can do single rider. I don't think there's anything else that I would be super concerned about because you're still going to have to ride Rise in some capacity.
Kenneth, you bring up an excellent point, and that lightning lane is very unfair to families. The larger your family is, the more expensive it is, and the less likely to buy. For somebody like me on a stream night, I still have never done it since they remodeled it and done this. To me, it's not worth it, even just for that. But it does, as a single, it does help you get in, and again, it's not very expensive. But you're just talking about one person. Disney Dojo, hello, welcome.
Yeah. So I mean, here's the other issue, right? So you look at, you obviously a lot of us are watching a lot of stuff on YouTube. You go and you watch something about how to ride everything using Lightning Lane in studios in 5 hours, right? You watch some video like that, and the issue is it's usually one person. You can always find one open Lightning Lane at something that you want to do after you tap in. Once you get 3 hours into the day, finding one for a family of 4 is a completely different struggle. Finding 4 at the same time.
Yeah.
So then you're standing there on your phone, putting your party of 2 in there, right? And you're trying to get 2 people on this at this time and then 2 people on this within like a reasonably close window. And it ends up being an absolute CF. But I don't want to. I mean, even if you get on the 3 rides at $25, yeah, it's $100 for the family. But if it's guaranteed that you're getting on the 3 things that you want to the most, and then you have the capacity to get on a 4th, a 5th, and a 6th, even if it's just grabbing something you were going to go on and it's going to make your wait 5 minutes instead of 25 or 20, it's not terrible.
Yep, I agree. I'm trying to see if there is a way that I can.
But there is a way to do everything without paying for Lightning Lane, but you have to get your ass out of bed.
You do indeed.
That's the issue. You need to be and I'm just picking studios because I think it has the most stuff that has the longest lines. And it ends up being you need, if you are staying on property and the park opens at 8:30 for you, you need to be there at 7:30 to get through the tap styles to get onto Hollywood Boulevard, and go where you want to go, whether it is Slinky Dog, which I would highly recommend going to Slinky, Toy Story, then going over and hitting Falcon, or hitting those 2, checking Mickey's, or going directly down to Tower of Terror and Rockin'. Although I've seen the math, it has been done by touring plans. They are saying that you go to Tower first, Rockin' second, and then you deal with Slinky later in the day.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can mentally wrap my head around that one, because I want Slinky out of the way early on. Because it's 60 to 70 minutes.
Hang on, I'm just trying to email this thing to myself so I can get this and try to show this video. There we go. I think I did it there.
Oh, you're fine.
Send. Go in here. Yahoo.
100%.
I got to figure out what my password is. Hang on a second. Oh,
where'd you go?
I'm just looking for my passwords. Can't find my.
I saw passwords once.
I
saw passwords once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it good?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't
I'm trying to
know.
download the video so I can show you the. Oops.
That is his password, Kenneth. 100%.
Oh, yeah, password. Yeah.
No, it's D at Addie's H0M3.
Yes, it is.
Actually, I'm gonna grab some water. Be right back.
All right. I'll try to entertain while I'm here. So just so you guys know, the message we got from Shep is this. He had something come up. I might be just a little bit late, but I might not. And then it's an hour later, and I've asked him if he's coming. He hasn't responded. So that's what we're trying to do here. All right. So here's the video. Let me see if I can download this thing now. Download. Downloading now. And maybe you guys can watch it. We'll see. Still downloading. Okay. Oh, I think we're downloaded. Nope, not yet. Oh, did it download? There it is. Folder. Close this. All right, let me push. Whoa, that's big. We don't want it that big. There we go. Okay. So we'll see if this works. Present video. You know what? Hang on a second. I gotta present the whole entire video here. So we'll put that on the desktop because the file is in. Oh no, come on. Almost got it figured out. I think downloads. There it is, and there it is. And let's bring it down here. Good. There it is. All right, now let's see if we can do it. Present video file. Can you hear it?
The what? What do we call
Yeah. They're making their beeping noises.
Slow. They're children.
They're children.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay.
And he drops it again. So
That's hilarious.
anyways, yeah, how do I get rid of this? Like this. So yeah, it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. It was actually kind of entertaining. I thought they did a really good. The one dude in the background was like, oh, and as I was picking it up, and then he stopped me. He goes, hold up, slow down. He goes, there are children around.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Dude,
So
stuff like that makes it so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Have you been to Epic yet?
No. I'm not gonna pay to go over there because there'll be things I want to see.
Of course.
I get it. But if I'm going to do it, it's going to be during a special event like the Orlando Informer event. I'm not fighting crowds.
Are they doing that at Epic?
They will be, not right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a fan of Universal at all. I don't think they do a very good job with their cast members or teammates. I think they call them team members. Logistically, it's not set up well. It's dirtier. It's dirtier, way dirtier than Disney. And a lot of the ride vehicles are the same thing over and over again. They need updated. Mm-hmm. Same exact ride vehicle across multiple different things. They just changed the theming of it. I get this is new. However, I've seen a ton of videos on this already.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that interests me is the How to Train a Dragon show and the Mario Land, the Nintendo Land. Nothing else has done it. Along with that, they're having extreme troubles keeping things up and running, and they're brand new. They're breaking like crazy. Right. I am not a fan of anything that I've seen, really. I do want to experience it one time to see it, but I'm not a fan. I think Jeff had called it the saddest place on earth.
Look at Jeff.
Yeah,
Epic Universe is more Disney-like than Disney.
Yeah, he's mad at Disney right now.
Oh, why is he mad at Disney right now?
I don't know. Epic Universe.
Jeff.
He calls them the. I've heard him call it the saddest place on earth and the stupidest place on earth. So we'll get to it. I'm just not a fan of it at all. It's new. I think the new will wear off. Josh tomorrow just did this big, huge podcast of how he thinks it after. And again, he has to say this, but I kind of agree with him that Epic Universe is actually going to push more people to Disney.
What's up? Well, that's math. I mean, you're going to have people coming in. Here's the thing. Universal wants it to be that it is a destination for Universal.
Uh-huh.
Now that they have 3 parks, a water park, a whole bunch of hotels, they can quote unquote keep you in their bubble. They don't really have a bubble, but they now have a lot more stuff to do. I'll give them that. You could theoretically, I think, do a 3 or 4 day stay there and hit both the parks, Epic one day, the Volcano Bay one day, which from what I understand is pretty awesome. And then City Walk and whatever. I think that you could do half day, first day, it depends how into like Potter you are. Cause if you're really into Potter, there's in
all 3 worlds now. Yeah.
There's a boatload of stuff to do. And like really minute stuff, right? Like it's the one thing they've done right. And I haven't been there for it. I'm just saying
I'll agree with you on the Harry Potter stuff. It is done right. However, logistically, the way it's set up is not done well at all.
No,
I mean, you cannot move through some of that parts. Now, with that being said, there are some really cool features. They have the best rides are in Harry Potter Land.
Yep.
The wands, the whole wand experience, I got to do with my niece. That was good. And then they like Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, they have this wand things that you go do around the all that stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It just logistically, it's not set up well.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I'm saying. Like if you are a Harry Potter fan, you can probably do a full day doing Potter, a full day doing the rest of the 2 parks or the originals, a full day at Epic, and then a full day at Volcano. So you can do 4.
You do have to have the hopper to get all the Harry Potter stuff done, though.
I understand. I get it. So you're still paying. It's reason. Like not for nothing, I priced it without going to Epic, just going to the old one and staying at one of the like their value or moderate resorts. I forget which one I picked.
Yeah,
but I'm not kidding, Steve. It was only.
Oh, I know.
$2,700.
Yeah, you get what you pay for.
But for 2 days in the parks, right? I think you get a 3-day park ticket, but it's like 2 days in the parks for real. Maybe go to the Volcano Bay thing and then bounce to Disney on the front end. And I firmly believe that's what people are going to do. They're going to spend 1 day in the 2 parks because they've been fans of it. They're going to spend 1 day at Epic, and then they're going to bounce to Disney. And tomorrow's right. I know this is a long way to get to that, but I'm kind of explaining my way through it that there's enough stuff that people will say, yes, I will maybe spend an extra day to day and a half there instead of at Disney. But Disney is not. I think there's going to be more people brought to it because of it. Yeah. And for stuff that I want to see, I'll tell you what, I have not watched any of these new Potters, like the Fantastic Beasts or whatever.
Oh, I love them too, yeah.
But that freaking Ministry of Magic looks awesome.
Yeah, so look, Harry Potter is an awesome franchise. Disney had the chance to get it. They turned it down.
Right.
Said she was a nightmare to work with. And I agree with a lot of what, and I'm okay with the fact that Disney passed on this because the amount of money and everything she wanted.
The stories vary.
Yeah. Yeah. You do some in-depth research if you're interested in it because Disney had the chance to have Harry Potter.
Yeah.
They turned it down and I'm actually glad they did.
She turned them down.
They turned her down.
No, she turned them down.
Oh,
that's
what you read.
No,
they said she was
no.
a nightmare to work with.
No, that's from Mr. Hill. That's Disney historian shit. Trust me.
I don't know.
They put together we're going to do this whatever, and she was not a fan of the lack of enthusiasm they had for the IP.
I don't know. Oh my gosh! Look who's here. It's a black screen,
Sure is.
and now it's nothing.
All right, yeah, I gotta keep the screen off.
Hi, Shep.
Hi, Shep.
What's up, guys?
How are you?
Good. Sorry, I had a
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I had a
Jeff. I'm excited.
retirement party that went a little long.
That's how it happens.
Yeah. The note we got said I might be a little late, but I should be fine since it's early.
Yeah, it started at 6:30 and it's over 10. Yeah,
10:30.
went a little long.
You
Yeah,
do
that's
realize
all
we
good.
have 3 weeks worth of birthdays here to do.
Well, it's going to be 4
good.
next week.
I tried to get Chris to come in and do the birthdays, and he's not even responding, so I don't know where he's at. So
I'm good. Let's do it.
You can't read
you
them,
can't know. You pay
and you
attention to the road.
and you don't have your sound machine.
Exactly.
I can read them, but I can't sound machine them.
Yeah,
But-
we'll adjust it for next week.
But I have a vocal sound machine within my body.
Oh, jeez.
No, you don't.
We do only have 21 birthdays so far to do.
Well, it turns out I ate my sound machine, and so I can utilize it at will.
It's not how it works, Shep. So Steve, the other
Maybe.
thing I'm interested in is the whole the racers, the coasters next to each other. They look awesome. The Starlight Racers, Star something Racers. I forget.
Oh, what? Is it a ride or what?
Yeah, Universal. We're talking epic for a hot minute.
Oh,
Ooh.
is there a bathroom close by? Because I gotta piss like a racehorse.
Maybe. Potentially. I don't know. Steve's doing something.
What am I looking for? A bathroom?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I gotta. Is there a bathroom close to where I am? Because I have to pee.
I don't know.
Where you're at.
There's
Somewhere in Mass.
I guarantee there's a 7-Eleven close to you.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
If not, even more so, I guarantee there's a Dunkin'.
What
I
if
will
I
check
pee
it
on
out,
the
Jeff.
side of the?
I'm here for it.
What if I
you
pee on the
could.
side of the? What if I pee on the side of the road and you guys hear me peeing on the side of the road? Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, no, we're not going to do that.
so
We're not getting a strike from YouTube so you can pee.
So going back to just the whole
Got it.
Disney versus her type thing, I know I read about this when I was reading here. So I pulled up the first 6 articles. 2 of them say she turned them down. 4 of them say Disney turned her down. And then one of them says
Jim Hill says
Disney
that.
turning down Harry Potter saved Disney. So I don't know how that's possible, but
So, you know, history's rewritten at this point.
so
The story I hear from the trusted sources that I am saying is that she turned them down.
yeah. This one again, just whichever one's whichever. This one says Disney. She wouldn't give Disney full control, so Disney officially pulled out of the deal. This one says, in short, Team Potter did not reject Disney. Disney made the business decision not to work with Rowling. This one says, where'd it go? Yes, Disney initially did turn down the opportunity to secure the rights to Harry Potter, including the movie rights, the theme park privileges, and the North American book rights. I didn't know they were in rights for the movies and the book too.
I think that was the
Anyways,
first.
regardless of all that, it wasn't going to work. She was too demanding. He had too many wishes and demands that they were not willing to or able to comply with. And they didn't want to work with her, and she didn't want to work with them. So
What was the book for?
Harry Potter, Disney had the chance to have Harry Potter. And
Oh.
I'm kind of glad that
Steve's-
they didn't get it.
Steve's attempting to rewrite history and prove that he's correct.
I am reading all the articles
Well,
that I read
listen.
back then that say Disney turned her down. But yeah.
So I don't want to like throw out a huge spoiler, but it turns out that I do have some big news.
Like for real
And-
news, or is this like a
Yeah.
Shep news?
No, this is like full blown legit good stuff.
Okay, what you got?
So it turns out Disney is going to take over ownership of some of that. And I signed a 20-book deal for Hairiest of Potters, and it's good to go.
But you're bald-ing.
No, Hairiest of Potters.
Oh, I heard you the first time. I just want to see if you'd say it again.
No, it's the Hairiest of Potters, and I have a 20-book deal, and they want to do a movie on every single book, and it
What?
just gets hairier every time.
What gets hairier?
Don't ask. Why would you ask that question, Steve? Steve, that
I'm trying. I just want to see if he's got it out for this.
I don't need an out. I'm all in. I mean, there's nothing better than an all-in Harryist in all the Potters.
all right.
Guys, it's a great deal. I'm making a lot of money,
Yeah.
and I'm happy about it.
See, T. Marie's place asked the same question. I didn't know.
It's all your fault.
It is my fault. I went there. I pushed the issue. I shouldn't have.
I did not even go there.
Oh,
for
you
the record.
did.
Oh, you went there. You went
Sort of.
there.
Sort of.
So, Shep.
Yeah.
Lala says, I'm hearing New York Times bestsellers. Why would you encourage him?
Well, because she knows best is the best, and only the best produce the best.
So are all the taglines like hairier than the last one, or what are your books about?
It's called The Hairiest of the Hairy.
But what are your books about, though?
Well, I can't disclose that. I mean, what do you want? Like, come on. You know, I love you, dude, and obviously I'm here for D&T, but I also have a NDA, and you know, there's things I can't talk about you know, hairy balls and stuff. I can't talk about that stuff.
And with that being said, guys, Dad Builds will be going live as soon as we're done here in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Fast and the hairiest. Harry Potter, Fast and the Hairiest.
yeah.
Listen, the Fast series did like what, 18 movies?
Well, they've done 11, but whatever.
Well, Harry Potter and the Hairiest will do way more.
Are you counting the Fantastic Beasts movies?
Oh no, we have this covered.
No, I'm talking about Dave.
But
We're talking about We're talking about Fast and the Furious.
Oh,
no, we have this covered literally because it's so hairy.
They did Fast 10, right? You're so hairy.
all right. We're jumping. Go check out Dad Builds here as soon as we're done. Yes, it took Shep less than 2 minutes to destroy everything. But we're glad you made it, buddy. Next week, got something special.
Right.
These guys don't even know what it is yet. But we got something special next week. Be ready. 9 o'clock. We'll see you guys. Dave, are you going live this week?
No.
Okay.
No, you can check me out on the TikTok, though. I got a bunch of stuff rolling
He's
over on
working
Brandy
on
and
his
Dave.
TikToks. And Shep has 900 channels still. Love you guys.
No, I actually found real quick. I found out that I have been paying for Adobe Premiere for the last 2 years and have not used it.
Did you cancel it?
That's only $30 a month.
It's 7.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're only
No,
doing Premiere. I'm
just
sorry.
the one thing, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So I did cancel, but I have a month left, so I'm going to hopefully. Yeah, let's be
Thanks,
real.
Nicole.
Nothing's happening.
2 years worth of videos out in the next month.
Yeah.
Shep's gonna be lucky to put a video out this year,
No,
All right.
we'll do it this year, but
and he
it'll be,
will. No, it'll be one, and it'll probably be end of June.
It'll be the most
Very true.
epic video you've ever seen,
Yeah,
Very true.
ever.
yeah. By the way, D and Tiki, things are in the works. I know we keep saying that, but it's legit.
I've seen pictures. It's real. And don't forget, you want to do the virtual 5K, email me at steve@stevesworlds.com or send me a message on Instagram if
The
you want to get in.
multiverse of Steve.
We got about 20 spots left, so let me know. Love you
Multiverse
guys.
of Steve. Multiverse of Steve.
See you next week.
Love y'all.